Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Indiana, smack dab in the middle for prime viewing of the celestial event of the century, the total solar eclipse. Up to 1 million stargazers just might be coming to the state to witness this 4 minutes of space magic when the moon and the biggest and brightest object we see in the sky passes between the sun and the earth. A significant swath of Indiana lies in the direct path of eclipse totality. Check out this map. Sweet spots include southwest Indiana counties like Knox and Greene, through Johnson County, all the way to Randolph and Wayne counties in east central Indiana. Hoosier communities, both big and small, hotels, restaurants, and retailers are now in full prep mode as the eclipse is just 3 weeks away. And many are looking to cash in. Here's a great example. It'll cost you $1,750 per night to stay at a Hampton Inn in southwest Indiana. And there's a 4-night minimum, so $7,000 for the Hampton Inn and a view of the eclipse in the Vincennes area. But for many Indiana cities and towns, sharing the eclipse event with out-of-state guests means more than the bottom line. There's a sense of Hoosier pride that goes along with it. The small Indiana city of Vincennes in southwest Indiana could see what was coming. They hired an eclipse director to help the community get prepared and organized.
We're not so small that we can't support a big crowd, and we're not so big that we can't pivot quickly if things need to change rapidly. So one of the coolest things about being where we're at and the size of community that we are is those kind of that kind of built-in flexibility.
So how many people is Knox County bracing for?
We're expecting the county's population to at least double. That could be a pretty significant impact.
The last time Vincennes saw anything like this, nearly 88 years ago, when the President of the United States came to town.
The last time we anticipated a crowd like this or knew that we had a crowd like this, that would have been when FDR was here to open up the George Rogers Clark National Historic Park. And, if that was all black and white photos, and the big guess then was that it was about 35,000 people.
It's been an all-hands-on-deck effort to prepare for the eclipse, one that Sarah Wolf looks at as an opportunity to sell Vincennes and the region.
The demographics that I think about a lot are the adult children who have moved away. Maybe they come back once or twice a year. I really want this to be an opportunity for that demographic who often works remotely, who maybe has a little bit more disposable income if they don't have children, to come back and say, hang on a second, I could actually come back and live here. The cost of living is so low. I could really get a lot more bang for my buck working remotely and come back here and see my family more often and enjoy everything that Vincennes and Knox County has to offer. We don't get big, shiny things like this all the time, so we're super proud of it.
By the way, the next total solar eclipse is not expected to happen until 2033. Alaska getting the sole dibs on that one.